seen someone walking down the street with fake pink hair, their pants hanging down, maybe lots of body piercings and tattoos, using loud, bad language? Would you ever think they are one of Joe's people? Of course not. But then you look to the other side of the street and see this well-dressed, clean-cut, good-looking young person who is speaking kindly to someone. Which one do you find more appealing? Which one would you feel more comfortable talking to? Obviously, the clean-cut, modest young person. But did you know that Peter and the Apostle Paul felt the same way? It's at 1 Timothy 2, verse 9. Please follow along with me there. That's 1 Timothy 2, verse 9. Likewise, the women should adorn themselves in appropriate dress with modesty and soundness of mind, not with styles of hair braiding and gold or pearls or very expensive clothing. Notice it says not with styles of hair braiding and gold or pearls or very expensive clothing. In the days of the Apostle Paul, it was custom among women of the Greek culture to have elaborate coiffures and other adornments like jewelry in their hairstyle. The word coiffure means a style of arranging or combing the hair. So obviously, the Greek women did styles of hair braiding, which is not wrong in itself, but the women were trying to be the most noticed, the most glamorous. But what about the Christian men and women of that time? Do they want to be the same as the Greeks? Peter gave some excellent counsel to Christian men and women that we can use today. Please follow along with me at 1 Peter 3, verse 3 through 5. That's 1 Peter 3, verse 3 through 5. Do not let your adornment be external, the braiding of hair and the wearing of gold ornaments or fine clothing, but let it be the secret person of the heart, in the incorruptible adornment of the quiet and mild spirit, which is of great value in the eyes of God. For this is how the holy women of the past, who hoped in God, used to adorn themselves, subjecting themselves to their husbands. What is the secret person of the heart? Well, it's the personality of women and men in the Christian congregation. Our good personality traits make us attractive to others, not our fancy hairstyles and clothes. Also, the Apostle Paul states that Christians can be attractive to others by incorruptibleness in teachings, seriousness, wholesome speech, and right conduct in all his ways of life. Let's look to Titus 2, verse 7, 8, and 10, and see how we adorn the teachings of God. That's Titus 2, verse 7, 8, and 10. It says, showing yourself to be an example of fine works in every way. Teach what is pure, with all seriousness, using wholesome speech that cannot be criticized, so that those who oppose may be put to shame, having nothing negative to say about us. Verse 10, not stealing from them, but showing complete trustworthiness, so that in every way they may adorn the teaching of our Savior God. See how verse 10 states that if we strive to follow all these positive traits, we are adorning ourselves to Jehovah's teachings. So let us always be attracted to Jehovah and our brothers and sisters, not by our hair and clothes, but by our conduct and love for each other.